Hey, Functional Medicine Fast Track community. I just want to jump in here today and say hi and go through something that's very close to my heart, which is functional medicine getting a bad name. And just go through what is happening, why that is happening, and what we can possibly do about it. Because it's just really ridiculous in the end. And why functional medicine is getting a bad name is, number one, it's not regulated. So what happens is anybody can call themselves a functional medicine practitioner. It's just out there that it can just happen, and it's pretty sad. Whether you have a certification, whether you've just done a weekend course in functional medicine, like nobody's really regulating that you have to or not call yourself a functional medicine practitioner. So that label can just be plastered on anywhere. And unfortunately, a lot of the public will go to someone if they have that name, rather than looking at their history and what they've done, the results they've got, and that word of mouth experience. They're just looking at, okay, they're advertising functional medicine, they must know what they're doing. And unfortunately, what is happening is a lot of people don't have experience, they don't have the knowledge. And what tends to happen is a lot of practitioners just tend to be using supplements a lot, for argument's sake. And somebody will come in for the usual consult and they'll get a list of supplements to do, and they'll get no follow-up. There's no accountability, there's no community, there's no support to be able to help them to that ultimate outcome and get the results that they deserve. They're just given these bunch of supplements. So functional medicine is getting a bad name for, number one, that it's just, you get expensive supplements. I've had this consultation, it's been so expensive, and then I've had to pay a fortune for a packet full of supplements, which I don't like taking anyway. I don't know why I'm taking them. And then I'm supposed to go and renew and get more supplements next month or the month after. So no wonder functional medicine is getting a bad name. And it's just sad because proper, pure functional medicine, the way it should be done, should never be emphasized with supplementation. There is so much more to functional medicine than supplements. And that should be, supplements should be exactly what it says. It should be a supplement alongside everything else as far as the lifestyle goes, that accountability, that education, that support to help people transform their bad habits, get into good habits, start to change all that has been part of their underlying root causes to where they are at the moment. And then supplements are there to fill in the gaps and pick up some pieces and add some benefits along the way. And ideally, those supplements are going to slowly be minimized to the absolute optimal amount, which is going to be a minimal amount that is going to be sustainable for a long term. And that should be the ultimate goal of every patient coming into the practice, that we have the ability as a practitioner to make the right decisions to be able to make it the most affordable situation for our patients, so that they are using the least amount of supplements to get the most benefit out of what you are going to prescribe on your bigger functional medicine plan and prescription. So that is just part of why functional medicine is getting its bad name, is too many supplements, then inexperience and lack of knowledge in what supplements to do, what lifestyle to prescribe, how to educate the patient, because they're going back to this conventional model of just, okay, here's a problem, here's a supplement, rather than thinking out of the box and understanding the biological systems and these connections of lifestyle, of genetics, and how all these mediators on a daily basis that somebody has is affecting their health long term. One of the other reasons for functional medicine getting a bad name is it gets too expensive because it's in such demand. There's so few functional medicine practitioners. We have a consult, it's costing a couple $100, couple of $1,000, and then there's no support, there's no accountability. Patients don't mind paying good money when they get good support, they get good education, accountability, somebody be able to bounce their challenges off almost on a daily basis so that they can transform as quickly as possible. But when they have this consult to consult model and they left in the lurch 4 months until the next consultation and there's no ability to connect back with those practitioners, functional medicine gets a bad name again. So these are some of the things that we have seen: this lack of support, the pushing on supplementation, this high-end cost for consultations, and then just poor inexperience, poor lack of knowledge. And all of that combined is often somebody that has taken an online course, got a bunch of information, been to a conference, been to whatever, and think they know how to do functional medicine properly. And that is really why we're so passionate at Functional Medicine Fast Track, that we can fast track them to that situation, that we have enough knowledge to be able to fulfill all these gaps, to be able to support the patient so that they get the outcome, to make it as affordable as possible while giving them as much support as possible, and to be able to minimize the amount of supplements that they need by being able to know what you're testing and what you're looking for so that you are using supplements in the right situations at the right time and know when to take them away. So these are some of the major features that we have focused on at Functional Medicine Fast Track to be able to take a practitioner and transition them into functional medicine and make them competent as quickly as possible. And that is something that we struggled with our learning functional medicine, because we would go to a conference and then we would have to wait for the next one in months' time. And we would have no support along the way with the patients that we started with. And those patients would get disheartened and disappear. And that is just a tough way to learn when you're either going from conference to conference or you're going onto informational-based functional medicine courses and you're just learning through webinars and you may get a touch of support here or there, but no one's really helping you with your first patient or that difficult patient. If you've been in functional medicine already and you need help, who's helping you with that? Who's helping you to attract the right clients so you don't become the generalist? Because the generalist in functional medicine is very, very tough. So there's all these elements that need to be taken into account so that we don't give functional medicine a bad name and you start to become the functional medicine authority and start to be able to create sustainability long-term, that you're not just another practitioner coming in and out of functional medicine like so many do. They don't get it right. They love the concept, but they never get it right. So I hope that makes some sense. I just want to come to you today and just give you some of those insights, what we see all the time, and why we are so passionate at Functional Medicine Fast Track about serving fewer practitioners at a much higher level and making sure that they get it right. We're not about mass production, 1,000 practitioners, go through some information, good luck. That's not our thinking. We want to make sure that you get it right in a short space of time and you create sustainability. So if that makes sense, you want to get some more information, just go straight to our website, functionalmedicinefasttrack.com. And there you can click a button called Learn How, and that'll go through more information of exactly how we go through this process of getting functional medicine right and creating sustainability with high competence in a short space of time. If you want to book a call with our team, just go to fm-ft.com/apply and you can schedule a call with our team and we can connect with you and see where you're at. And is this the right situation for you to move forward and start to create functional medicine in the right way and create this sustainable environment that you can start to look after patients for a long time and start to live the life from your perspective, lifestyle-wise and income-wise, that is sustainable long-term and that you start to thrive. Because if you're not thriving, that energy is not going to transfer to your patients. So, great seeing you. My name is Garrick Foster. This is Functional Medicine Fast Track, and we will see you soon. Take care.